Okay, hi guys, my name is Theon Sims and welcome to the Limitless podcast. Joining me, as always, is your co host, Dr. Matthew Preston. Hail up the people there, Matthew.
Hey guys, what's good?
Excellent. So today we have a very special guest. He's a co founder of 876 Invest, works in the financial sector as well, previously at NCB, and actually managed the number one performing equity fund in the country in 2022. So, with no further ado, welcome Kirk Douglas. Pick up yourself, bro.
Big up. Thanks for having me, guys, and big up to everybody listening.
Excellent, excellent. So, how you doing? How you doing today, bro? You're studying hard. I see.
Yeah, man. Doing good. Studying for level 2 of the CFA. I have that exam in May.
Nice, nice. How you feeling about that?
Not too bad. There's a lot of content to cover, but fairly confident I'll cover it in the required time.
Nice, 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 nice. Quiet time. Okay, okay, cool. Well, in my opinion, market not really quiet right now. Still a little.
No,
What do
you
you?
said required time.
Or required time. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Ups up. Yeah, bro. I trust that you'll be able to shell it. So Kurt, give us a little background, bro, because I don't think a lot of people our age would know you, but I don't think our wider audience would know anything about you. So tell us. I know I just mentioned the you managing NCB's unit trust, but I wanted to know about the Kirk that got there. Like, how'd you get to that level?
All right. So I'm a country youth. So I'm originally from Bog Walkin in St. Catherine. Um, I went to Arden, then I went to Charlemont for sixth form. Then I went to UWI, and at UWI I did accounting and economics. I got introduced to actual finance around about the end of second year. Yeah, it was around about the end of second year when we had to do a course called financial management, and ever since then, I've just really taken an interest to it. I got started with the stock market. Classmate, I saw him playing the JC game, and I think he placed second or third, and I was asking him, what exactly is this? Because I had just a small idea about what it was, growing up watching Owen James report and the business day, and you hear that Grace move up by X% or down by X%.
Mm-hmm.
And one time watching that report with my father one day, I was like, yo, you can just lend me 50 grand, I'm gonna put on Grace, and I'm sure it's gonna make back the money because, Grace is a staple. Of course, I wasn't convincing enough and he didn't give me the money, but the love for finance, the love for finance really took off after I got into actually starting to invest and everything. I remember the first time I actually bought a stock. I just got paid um I think it was a Thursday via check. So I run and I cashed the check. Then I run and took the money to JMB, sorry, during my lunchtime. And then I said, all right, I get started with the stock market thing.
Mm-hmm.
How I got started, the first stock, I bought my first stock. When I looked on the JC website and I saw the line graph for the stock, it's T-Tech. So when I saw the line graph for T-Tech, it was looking up. So I said, all right, it'll go up. I mean, it'll go up with my money. Trust me, it never go up with my money at all.
Oh,
So
gosh.
since then, I would say that was trial by fire.
Yeah.
Since then, I've really just learned by practice, a lot of reading, a lot of knocking heads with people who actually were in it before me and asking as many questions as possible. So that's really how I got started with the market. And in terms of how I got started in the finance industry now, I um I did a master's in economics and I specialized in development and financial economics. And then coming out of the master's, I was hired as a sovereign risk analyst at JMB. And so since then, that's been my entry into the finance industry.
Is there any particular part of the finance industry that you like?
Um, I like I I'm really fond of whatever part of the industry has some amount of exposure to the equities market. I like all of it except probably insurance and pensions, because to me that's kind of doing the same thing over and over. But any role that would have some exposure to the equities market, I really I really fancy that.
Okay, nice, nice, nice.
Mm.
I remember
Wait,
meeting you. I remember meeting you at UE, but I don't know if we actually met or we were just in the same group chat. I don't know what it was with the other finance man them, the other members of 876, I should say. Big up Malik. Malik used to always send articles in the same group chat and so on. So you guys really were my introduction to stocks. I asked if Preston's bridging Shaq, also my bridging too. No, but he was Preston's bridging growing up, and yeah, Shaq was just like, "Yo, just join this group." So I joined the group. This was way back, I think, in 2019, and yeah, ever since then, you guys, the constant chatter of just stocks. I really loved it because you guys were just making jokes about certain companies, or you fully dancing a stock and stuff like that. You know, so
Yeah, and that's something I really love about that group as well, because like I know the connotation is that finance is serious business, the stock market is serious, but I mean you can have a little fun and a little joke. I mean, at the end of the day, it's real money, right? But
hmm
it doesn't have to be boring, or
yeah,
rather, it shouldn't be boring.
it shouldn't be boring at all. That's facts. That's facts. Oh, Preston, I thought you had a question.
yeah, you said that there was a friend that helped you get into it. You are which friend was that?
Big up we call him PG, Peter George Simon. So I
Uh,
think he placed like second or third in the JSC game 1 year. So I saw him doing it, and then that's how I got the introduction. But
Mm.
then I mean from then it being um in the market has really helped me, because in the first year of the masters, I think this was about 2018. I think actually December 2018. What I did was I was working at Development Bank of Jamaica at the time, so I was responsible for paying my school fees. So my mother said she would give me some of the money, and I'd have to find the rest of the money. So my mother gave me the money. I said, yo, man, I go pay all of the money at one time, because I'm not gonna buy me from doing exam. So I took the money along with the rest of the money I had, not much at the time, and I actually put it in the market. So basically, I took a loan from my mother. She never knew it was a loan. She give me think my pay school fees. So I tell her, say, mommy, I do something with the money, but you gonna get it back. She said, as long as you get for the exams, I don't care what you do with the money. So I took the money and I invested it, and sure enough, within a couple of months, when it came time to pay school fee to do the final set of semester two exams, I had enough money to give back my mother the money that she gave me to pay my school fee, to actually pay the school fee, and to actually still have money in the market and have money in my
But
pocket as well. So
Yo,
yo,
from
so
that's
early.
sick.
that was a calculated risk that really paid off. So the market paid my school fee
Mhm.
that year.
And gear
Mm.
change, bro. That's
Yeah,
excellent.
enough change.
Yeah. Do you
Ye-
remember which stock that was that you put your
Yeah,
money
that's what I was
on?
gonna
It
ask.
was
Yeah.
it was a combination of stocks. So
Mm-hmm.
the all of the money initially went into the Wisynco IPO. I think I don't remember if it was like 747 or somewhere thereabout.
Mhm.
And then after that, selling at 11 and change. I had ended up purchasing a little V-mill as well, and I
Mm.
think I had ended up purchasing some Pulse as well.
Mm,
Mm.
nice. Wow.
Nice.
Risk the man risk it with him school fee.
Yeah, 740, 740, 70, 11, that's like almost 50%.
Yeah, and then even after it listed and I got back the refunds I bought on the first within the first couple of days what I could get, the little I could get. I
Mm.
bought within that time frame and then was able to sell um at 11 and change.
What you said, Preston,
Mm.
buying is believing.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's actually amazing that you did that, man. Big up.
Yeah. I remember you
Yeah.
even I don't remember where I heard this, but you said where were we talking? I don't remember what it was. You were saying that you never have you never have funds or so on and you find a dividend check. Was it a
Yeah,
dividend?
so this was coming up to the last couple of weeks in the masters,
Mm-hmm.
and all of the money I got run out here on the job hunt and everything, and funds did low, and I never want to touch like the stocks that I had. And then ended up finding remembering that I have a couple dividend checks. A couple of them were stale dated, so I had to link um JCSD for that, but a couple of them were good. Ended up being like about five. I think it was $5,000 actually on the nose. And that helped me throughout like the final week of university.
Mm.
Nice, nice, nice,
Wow.
nice. Yo, this is like real life practical examples.
JSE. Yeah, big up the JSE.
Mm-hmm. Pick up the JSE. Yeah, I think I hope the fun. So stories like this to me take away that abstract nature of stocks for a lot of people, and what I used to believe stocks to be. Because I used to think, yo, this is you can't really use the money. It's all in a stock and this and that. But look at you using the dividend checks, right? Paying your school fee by using stocks. Yeah. This is that practical aspect of stocks that I love to hear. So
Yeah,
yeah.
man. So it's very from the onset. As I say, I got a trial by fire.
Mm-hmm.
So I got almost every single thing that the market has to offer, the good times, the bad times, but definitely, just getting started and learning by practice has given me way more good times than bad times, and I actually see the good that the market can bring. It can actually change your life, and it has changed my life actually.
Yeah. Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Same. I mean, same with us. The market has definitely allowed me to go on a vacation once. I
Mm.
know Preston used in the last episode I recorded. I think that one was with who Preston, where you said you used your dividend check from dollar. Oh,
Oh no,
that don't
that
even
that
release
was
yet.
yeah, that was no, that
No,
was
that one
the
released. That was the
part one.
yeah,
Yeah,
stock market
yeah.
predictions part one. I guess you guys can listen to it.
Mm.
It's the literally our last set of episodes. Yeah, use your dividend check. What did you use it for again?
It was just to pay off the credit card, and I think I had bought some stuff for like Christmas for maybe me and
Hmm.
my family.
Yeah. In fact,
So
Kirk,
yeah,
don't you have a fragrance collection? Have you ever used stocks to pay
Yeah,
for for a couple of those?
all the time. So
Bro.
at one point, I had a fragrance collection that was like 120 strong. So during the pandemic, well, I started right before the pandemic. So how I even got started with that was took a bet on jam teas. I think it's uh, no, I think it's yeah. In during the pandemic, I took a bet on jam teas.
Mm-hmm.
I actually took an unsecured loan of 1 million, and
Mm.
I was like, yo, if it happen, it happen. You know, if it don't happen, my broke already, and I'm not gonna give my broke again. So I took the gamble on jam teas. It went up like 50% within like a month.
Wow.
And
Oh,
then
wow.
I was like, all right, I can start building out the fragrance collection now. So I closed the unsecured and then started using that money building out the collection.
Nice.
Mm,
Damn.
nice.
Yeah.
Which time? This was like,
It
what was it? There
was,
was a split? I think there was a
yeah,
split around that time.
it was around the split time. So Jamty had two run ups. So it ran up around the split time and then it had another run post split.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
both of those runs were really nice for me. I remember post split I was talking in the group, the 876 group with the rest of um the man them and I say, yo, I buying jam tea at $1.65, you know. Who buying with me? And man them say, yo, you're sure and yo, it done split and get the excitement already. Everybody eyes gone off it and I say, yo, this is the perfect time to get in. Nobody not look at it like
Exactly.
you're getting like a bargain price. So I mean, I did lay out the case for everybody, and them say, all right, let's go. So
Mm-hmm.
we took it from 165 when everybody started buying in. Just by the sheer volume that moved, it took the price somewhere around 199. So
Mm-hmm.
already in profit, and then their numbers came out, and then everybody was like, "Yo, the numbers they look good enough." And then it got sent all the way close to about $3 and
Yeah.
change.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm.
I remember it's ifing and butting around 220, 230s, and then it just flew to three. I
Mm.
remember because I was buying. There weren't many people in the group. When you said you were buying at that time, I had already bought. So when it split, it was falling from like $2 to or close to. It was like $1. Yeah, it was like $1.90s. So I was buying $1.80, $1.70s. I was just holding it because it's like, yo, if it's split, people go feel like there's a whole process around splits, right? And knowing the rules definitely helps and so on. But them times I was fully done. So never know no rules. So I just thought, yo, if everybody sees that them 1,000 units turn, I don't remember how much was it, a 3-to-1 split. I can't remember what the split was. It was either 3-to-1 or 4-to-1. I think it's 3-to-1 split,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody sees their holdings almost quote unquote triple in just number, right, of shares, then people go on sell and get a profit. So I thought, yo, increased selling pressure, price could just drop temporarily. But Jamty itself, as you said, the numbers are good. The company was doing very, very well. So minus QWI. Um, so yeah, I took the gamble as well. At that time, QWI wasn't doing. I don't think they were doing too badly. Uh, from what I remember, those that would have dragged on like after that.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm not sure. I'd have to look back, but
the
I remember that play for sure.
Yeah, because I was around the end of 2020, and I think QWI. I
Yes.
remember they had a lot of jam. They had a lot of but they had a lot of jam tea, but I think they also had a lot of mail pack and some other stuff that were doing pretty well. So, and,
Yeah.
the funny part about this is look at jam tea basically back to this in the same case that you guys are talking about, being
yeah, right in
the
that
whole,
range again.
Mm-hmm.
not even just the price range. I'm just saying like the whole I guess market sentiment around jam tea.
Yeah, the market sentiment and I personally think the eyes are off Janty again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
For
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
whatever
watch the
reason.
stock
complaining.
I
all the
mean,
time.
I'm
You
not
know.
complaining. I'm not
yeah,
complaining.
for whatever reason, whether it be the effect of QWI and not performing how people expect, or
Mm-hmm.
whether it be everybody has been waiting probably 2-3 years for Caribbean
Yeah,
Dreams. Some people waiting
yeah.
5 years because
The
they see him
endless
play a
summer.
long time.
The
Mm-hmm.
endless summer.
Yeah, the summer that never was.
The summer that turned to winter to all kind of stuff, bro.
Back to summer again. Looking like summer again for you.
Let's
So
see what
Yeah,
happens tomorrow again.
we'll see.
yeah,
I mean, the article came out about the transfer, the Tetley rights, and so on. So we'll see.
yeah. I mean, they gave a reason this time. They said, "Yo, this is why it was delayed." So
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll see. My only question is, I'm wondering how they're gonna do it. In my view, I think they might more do the IPO discount method versus like a dividend in specie. But I mean, either way, the jam tea is looking quite nice. I don't. My only issue is that buying now versus like there's some other players that I'm medzing now. I'm trying to time jam tea. I might be wrong with the timing, but I don't know, I'm trying to time it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
what? So what I look at now in the market, and like I don't know if it's a psychological thing, but like at the start of the year when I'm assessing plays for the year, I always
Mm-hmm.
feel like all of the plays are things that I just have to wait on, and I feel like if I say, all right, I'm waiting on play, let's say the Jam T play for example, then
Mm-hmm.
probably I see a play in Fesco that just happens first, and I don't want it to happen first, but then at the same time I don't want to be spread too thin. I don't want to over
Mm-hmm.
diversify. Some of the
Mm-hmm.
times I don't even want to diversify any at all. So
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's my problem right now. Yeah.
so I mean, I I have to be very, very, very careful. I'm not careful in a bad way where I'm like, all right, um, I don't want to choose this and it go wrong. It's careful as in I don't want to miss too much. But then at the same time, if you hit big enough, the misses don't matter.
Facts.